What is happening, everybody? My name's Seven and welcome to today's Fortnite video. Just before we get into the video, I want to make you aware that there's going to be a hidden 7 logo that will appear on screen for around 7 seconds. Whoever finds this sends me a screenshot of it via my Twitter, which is in the description below. You will then win a gift card for either Steam, Xbox or PS4 depending on which platform you are from. So I wish you all the very best of luck and let's find that logo. In our 5th location today, we're going to a place I call basketball, and the reason I call it basketball is because there is a chest that spawns right next to the basketball hoop. Now you jump down and you go towards this little hill that's not too far away from Fatal Fields and Salty Springs. It's a cool place to land, it's a nice looking area as well, and it's very easy to loot because there's not that many people that actually land here. This is, like I said before, one of the areas I've not actually shown in any of my videos. Now we loot the area right next to the basketball hoop. Somebody does drop down and land on the house, and I do deeply apologize. I've probably ruined his only looting location. He probably lands here every single time and he's so used to doing it, he's probably, you know, he's probably got this down to a T, and now there's going to be loads of people landing here. I do apologize, my friend, but yeah, you have to go up into the attic to get the other one. You can see that he's already opened it. I killed him and I managed to get the items off him. Now he dropped a decent assault rifle, which is of course the rare, and that is you know, a good weapon to begin with for sure. It's much better than the standard shotguns etc that you can also find in the house. Now you can also find ammo boxes downstairs in the house as well, so if you do find these you're going to be laughing because you're going to have plenty of ammunition also from the beginning of the game. Now there are a bunch of different places you can go after this area as well, because there are so many different outposts and lots of little roads that run to the different towns and lots of different houses with different chests you can find as well. But the third chest you can find in this location is on this overhang that faces south, and if you open this one you then have a third chance at getting some amazing loot, and of course you have a chance at getting legendary loot if you are very lucky. Now I've had it once or twice in this location, but I haven't really shared it up till now because I know a lot of people have been asking for more new locations. A lot of people have been jumping to the named places like Fatal Fields and Salty Springs etc, and you're all looking for somewhere unnamed, somewhere a little bit more hidden. So hey, I've decided I'm going to share you my basketball location. I'm expecting to bump into a lot of you now at this location. Our 4th location is another awesome unnamed location. Now this is the Mountaintop just between the Dusty Depot, Retail Row and Salty Springs. Now quite a few people know about this one because it's an alternative to actually going into somewhere like Salty Springs, so expect some conflict. Now the first time I landed here, a guy had already landed and opened up the chests, so I managed to land down and find one of the random weapons that spawn. He'd already looted the 2 chests, but I'll show you the locations anyhow. I thankfully managed to get the kill on him, and I managed to then also see what loot came out of those chests, so you both get to see what items come out of that chest and also the chest locations. We managed to get an epic scar, which is dope. Now I had to build all the way up to the top, so I had to build structures all the way at the top, but ideally if you get here first you can just land at the top, and I'll show you the way that you want to loot it if you do manage to land on the top without anyone getting there first. So there's a chest that sometimes spawns at the highest point here, just like this part here. There's another chest not too far just below it, and I'll show you that now as well. So make sure that when you're dropping down you just drop down to like the lower ledge and be very careful about not losing too much health. What you want to drop down to is you want to drop down towards the east side, and when you're facing about northwest you will find another chest sometimes here by this barrel, and there's also another one that I found when I came here for a second time. So I came back to try and land on the top of it, but once again when I came in there was no chest on top and there was also no chest on the northern side. So what I went and faced was west, like southwest west, and there was another chest that spawned on the other side as well. So these are the 3 potential chest spawns that you get, and once again because I said people do come here, it was quite conflicted and I managed to have to fight off for the loot that I got out of my chest. You can also go around after then and also pick up a bunch of different weapons as well that spawn on the different ledges as well. For our 3rd location today, we are going to jump to a place I call the Pleasant House, which is not too far from Pleasant Park. So for anybody who wants to go into Pleasant Park already armed, this is a good place to jump at the beginning of the game. It's a little house that appears in a cove of trees, and what you want to do is land on the front outer sticking section. You can already see there's a chest in the window there. What you'll need to do is destroy 2 layers, and all you want to do is make sure you land perfectly on this front, destroy the 2 layers, and you'll fall down into that secret little room where you'll be able to find the chest. Now, I managed to get an epic sniper rifle from the start and a standard assault rifle, which was really good. I mean, I consider that to be a good start because snipers are brilliant, and even a standard assault rifle at the start of the game will do a lot of damage. Now, what you want to do after this is make sure you go around all the different rooms and pick up all the different items that you can find. There's a lot of ammunition. You'll be able to find different assault rifles and shotguns and semi-autos, etc. So make sure you go around and pick up everything. Don't miss anything, because as you see in a moment, I do go downstairs and I also find a shield potion hidden under the stairs. There's so many different little sneaky places where you'll be able to find items. Never ever leave this location without looting every single room, because you might be able to find the second chest that does spawn here sometimes, and you'll also make sure that you get the most out of the ammunition. Now, once you've finished looting all of the ammunition and you've got all the weapons that you want from this place, there are numerous different places you can go to before going to Pleasant Park if you wish. There are lots of little outhouses and different hills with little buildings on top of them that you can loot as well, and obviously check outside to see if there's any other extra weapons or ammunition. Also, once you're prepared, all you need to do is head over to either one of these little outhouses or the outposts, or head straight over to Pleasant Park and start getting the kills over there, because of course that's going to lead to a potentially really good game. In second place, we're going to go to a location I call Tomato Tree. The reason for this is because it's right next to Tomato Town. It's also next to the Wailing Woods, and of course, hey, it's a tree. Now, I've landed here on numerous locations. At the beginning of the game, when Battle Royale first came out, there was definitely nobody here. I've covered this one in a couple of videos before because it is a really good location, and as you've noticed, all of these are actually created on PC, so I'm deciding to kind of mix it up a little bit. I am an Xbox player by trade, but by trade, that sounds funny, but what you want to do is land by this caravan, caravan that was left on the hill. Poor caravan. You can find some weapons up here, and I definitely advise landing here first, because if anybody that goes straight for the tree, like this guy here, he already knows the deal. He's probably seen my video, man. But what you want to do is try and get the weapon here, try and get the kill on him. Now, of course, this was just a revolver. It does a lot of damage, so I managed to, once I landed the 2 shots, I do end up killing the guy, but he looted the chest for us. But hey, he didn't pick up any items, so it's fine. You can find 3 chests at this tree if you are very lucky, and I hope that you all are, because of course I want you all to have the best time possible. You'll also find an ammo box that will spawn here as well, right next to the chest, and at this point what you want to then do is head over to the houses, or you can go over to you know, the race course, or any areas that are like up the top end side of the map. You can head up that way and go and grab some more loot. Now, I did bump into another guy that had landed at the houses instead of at the tomato tree, but it's entirely up to you which way you want to do it. You can land at these houses, then go to Tomato Tree. You can even go to Tomato Town if you want to, and then head over this way, or you can use this as a beginning spawn location and then head over to the houses and then the town. Our first and final location that we're going to go to today is the factory. Now, I've landed here so many times, and in so many different ways we've looted this area, and I can show you all of those different places, so don't worry about the order that you land here in. But say, for example, you don't go straight away for the chimney, which is a popular location. You land on this slanted roof, and what you want to do is land on the left. Once you destroy this first part of the roof, you will fall down and you will find a chest potentially on this ledge here. It gives you a weapon straight away, just like landing on the chimney, but you're in a building which is less exposed. Now, once you come out of this building, we can go and check the chimney to see if there is anything here, or if you want to, you can land on the chimney at first. It's entirely up to you. As you see here, because of course it's on top of the chimney, I'm gonna have to build all the way to the top of it, and there is a chest there. So once I built up, I managed to open it up, and there was lots of precious loot inside. We managed to get ourselves an uncommon assault rifle, which is really handy, and we've already at this stage got ourselves a semi-auto, 3 grenades, and 2 medkits. Now, I did have a confrontation with the fella that was in here, but what you want to do is, once you jump down onto the white ledge off this chimney, you can destroy this tin roof here, and there's another chest down below. Now, you're obviously seeing a different perspective here because I had to go and kill the guy, but there's another one that can spawn just inside of this actual container as well, and then we're going to go and collect the one that we did see just from dropping down from that tin roof. Now, if you've got no conflict here, you can just drop straight down and go and get this loot straight away without any problems at all. Once you've finished looting inside this building, what you want to do is you want to head outside, and there is a truck, and I did get into another confrontation here as well, so I ended up killing this fellow. Unfortunately, they managed to only go for the actual, like, the little radio tower area. They got themselves a shield, but they didn't get themselves a weapon. Sometimes there's a chest that spawns in the back of that lorry, and just like the first building that we landed in, up on that higher ledge of that metal ledge, there is another chest that can be found in the opposite building as well. You can see it glowing in the top left hand corner right there. So what you want to do is go up here and grab this chest, and it'll be your last chest. I hope that these locations are really handy to you all. I mean, all I want to do is to help people who are new to the game, or anyone that wants a new location to jump to instead of jumping at the same boring places over and over again. So let me know if this video is of help to you, and of course give me ideas for future episodes you would like to see and locations you'd like to see in future videos. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Manty's been 7, also known as Martin Lee Wood. Like and comment on all that you love. Peace.